don't have this thing. It's all these great big bubbles in the sky right here. You can see them. The last time I saw them was down the road, but these are perfectly rounded bubbles that get in the sky. They really do. They look like round bubbles. And they come before the big storms come. They do. They're bubble clouds. And it doesn't look too bubbly right now. If you're just tuning in, it's not too bubbly right now for them, but they're bubbly. Look at them. It's weird looking sky like this, but it's okay. It's the I wish they'd let us see their true form. Look at the ripples that are here. Let me see what it looks like if we invert it. I can't really see too much, but let's see. I think you still see the same thing with the inverted and not inverted. It looks really, really strange up there. Looks really strange in the sky with the bubble clouds. Look at this. There's bright light coming from that area. Look how the sky looks. They got gaps in between them where they're not touching completely, but they were touching completely. They were a total thing of bubble clouds. Hello. We're going to get the water barrel, one water barrel emptied out, and move that other container for when the next round of rain comes, because it's going to start coming, but it's going to be wild. Oh, see, they're good. They're going together. You can move it. It's okay if it makes Rosie, honey. Are you a little baby? Come on, you're a little girl. Come on, Rosie. Yes, happy 4th of July to you all too. I wanted to shoot. I bet if I would have come outside a little bit earlier, I would have saw the bubble clouds a lot better. Rosie, honey, come on. You're a little baby. Where did you go? You hiding? You think I'm gonna get you, Rosie? No, I'm not gonna get you, Rosie. And it's not really too natural of a phenomenon. If you're just tuning in, I hope that you are safe from this weather that's here, because there is some inclement weather with some tornadic activity, large wind, large hail and wind gusts coming. Listen, let me flip this around. Yeah. Harp, Hutchinson. When you look at the future forecast, it shows this great big band of weather that shows up, red thunderstorms and whatever. And then all of a sudden the pop-up ones it's where the NEXRAD stations are. You're thinking, how can you have a pop-up storm? Because that area has been spiked by the NEXRAD stations. I used to follow that religiously years ago, big time. I would get up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and see if I could catch the radars doing their pulsating like that, because that's what they would do. Even though there was no storms or nothing, the radars would literally go like that, the NEXRADs, and they'd puff into their little spread out like thing like that. And these pop-up storms is due to that activity. Look at these, how it's looking up here in the sky. It looks really strange. It does. It's got a lovely breeze, a real lovely breeze. Where's Rosie? Oh, hers has to be a little baby. You can do it, Rosie, honey. You can sit down there, honey, and you can sit in that chair. It's just for you. Yeah, her can do it. That's where her likes to sit and watch the nature. She can do it. Happy 4th of July. Y'all, we have 55 people watching and 15 thumbs up. That's a good number. 55 and 15. Summer, but 16 degrees. Wow. Yeah. The bubble clouds are dispersing. Don't spin around in circles, because your head's gonna feel like it's spinning around in circles. I couldn't tell you how much rain we got, but we got quite a bit of rain. Look how, let's see if we can see into the crevice. This is what it looks like in the inverted. Wish they had more filters to look at. There goes a bird. I don't know if it flew in front of here. Yeah, doesn't that look neat? It looks really neat. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it around, you all. You're just tuning in. Happy 4th of July. It's the Independence Day. What shape were those things that came out of the ground? They were round. There's an airplane, but I can't see it. I can't even find out where it's going. If you see it, that's great. I can't see a thing. I guess my screen is too dark. Look at, it's like they came up out of the ground on Independence Day. This looks so strange up there. It's like a whole nother landscape up there in the sky. It's what, in Connecticut? Spreading my arms out. That's what it's doing. Yeah, in Connecticut. It's the 4th of July. Hello. Yeah. We got our little baby Rosie in the chair. Look at her. She's just, oh, she's so precious. Rosie, that was for you, honey. So you could sit there and relax. See, she even gets to lean up against that pillow, you all. How perfect is that for Rosie? She can lean her head back there like an adult, and she can do it. The landscape exactly is the word. That's right, that came to mind. It's the, it is the landscape of the sky. It's a skyscape, but it's like a landscape-like thing. I really wonder if the bubbles that are in the sky are the life forms, or they are artificially made. Because I know there's what is the Spear Being Alliance? The Spear Being Alliance, are they round circular things up there? There are, okay, now let's just say this. These spheres, these perfectly round spheres that are in the sky, you know how you see the ones that they are orbs and they light up, they're like red, green, blue, or whatever. Like when we did a 4th of July here, this is before that addition right there got built on, it was right here in the sky that a green orb came when he was doing fireworks, and it literally hovered right above the tree. Hovered right above it. We stood out there and watched it for around 2 or 3 minutes, and then it just took off. It took off just like that. So they are a type of a life form. So if there's smaller ones like that, there's bound to be bigger ones. There's bound to be bigger ones, like big mothers. That's the babies, and the babies would be the wild ones that like to run around. And it's like if you've seen an orb come to your window before when you was little, even when you're an adult, a white orb or something like that with a big spotlight, it glows. I think they're part of the bigger ones that are also up there in the sky. The sky probably belongs to them if you're just tuning in. Love you too, Edwitz62. Happy Independence Day. It's Independence Day. Let freedom ring. Yeah, they're exercising their freedom. They're using their freedom to, or they're using their independence to fly on the airplanes, is what they said. That sky looks really strange. It's like they streaked across the sky. You know how when a slug, you ever see the trail of a slug on the ground, the slimy trail that it leaves behind? And no disrespect to those beings in the sky, none. But the trail that a slug leaves behind is slimy. It's kind of like that up there. And see how are they going to get this shape right here? It's like they're going across the sky and they're leaving a trail is what they're doing. I tell you, it feels so good outside, but it's going to get hot. Yeah, it's going to get really, really hot. Bubble clouds. Yeah, they're bubble clouds. They were like perfect bubbles. And you can look it up. Look at the baby. Hey there, Rosie. You a little girl? You look mighty pretty right there. What you doing? You got to clean your toenails? You got to clean your nails, Rosie, honey. You can do it. You just got to get between your toes and stuff like that and be all comfortable in a chair that's quite fitting for your grace, Rosie, honey. That's right. Oh, tomorrow is your birthday. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Edwitz. Y'all just tuning in. It's a happy 4th of July. It really is. It's a nice breeze blowing. And it's nice and green out. See the ridge? That right there is a perfect circle. Look at that. It's perfect right there. Perfect circle up there in the sky. Now it's fading away. Look how these things, let me do this. Look how it looks like there's streaks that like go up like that. Like you could take your finger and you could just like make streaks go in the sky. It's like the path that they came from. And they just went that way. They're going toward Kentucky. That's where they're going. They're going toward Kentucky. And Fort Knox is going to have a tornado warning straight toward the Fort Knox Radcliffe area and E-Town area in Kentucky. They are under a tornado watch or very, very severe weather until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See, they look like they're getting organized up here. They really do. Look at this. They look like they come in from the west and they're headed toward somewhere, but they're getting a little bit organized. I can't see them all that well. Let me say that. Electronic microwave. Maybe that's why they are perfecting a heat wave, predicting. Are they predicting a heat wave, Liberty? Liberty, Liberty. That's a stupid cartoon or thing. Liberty. No, what do they have? Look at this. Look at this pattern right here. Let's see if we can see it in a different, I don't know what you'd be seeing. Hello there, Al, honey. Look at that. That looks really different too. Looks really strange. That's what I'm gonna look at. If we could like get anything in it, if we could get it to pop. I can't get it to come out too much more. Yeah, it's all right. It's like that. Let me do this. That's a different pattern that I'm not used to seeing right there. This could really be a really bad storm. You can see how these like fan. Also from Illinois, there's a big NextRad station too. They're all over the place. Look how it's like going like that. Let me flip it around. Let's see what the baby Rosie's doing. She said, I'm not a baby, but you're my little baby. Did y'all see the video of my footprints and Rosie's footprints? Look at her. Oh, that's me. Hey, Rosie. Honey, what you doing? You being a little girl? You're a little baby. You are. You're a little princess. She said, how did you know I was a little princess? I just know, Rosie. I do, honey, because you are a baby. Okay, Rosie. Look at her. Aw. She's too cute to get a little bitty teeth. Would you leave my teeth alone? I don't want you to touch my teeth. Yeah. Because she's too precious. Okay, Rosie. You got to roll around, honey. At least your belly's not too big to roll. I hope not. Yeah, you can lay there and yeah. Okay, Rosie, you gonna try to get me? Come on, Rosie, get my hand. Okay, you're a little girl. Let's just wipe this off for you, Rosie. It's got stuff on here, Rosie. We can't have you laying with dust on here, Rosie. Okay, she said, would you please just let me rest? Okay, Rosie, honey, you can rest. Okay, you go on. Yeah, she wants to rest. Was you able to get that pump out of there, Kayla? Okay. I am going to go, you all. We got to get this water tank moved. So this is all going toward wherever. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your 4th of July and or your day. And I hope to see you later today if the electricity doesn't go out, because we got some electricity with some of these storms and it's really thunderous. Thank you, Al, honey, and any other moderator on here. Thank you all for your comments. And